Hey guys, how y'all doing today? Stickman at the No Name Shop. Just want to give you a little lowdown on a radio we've been working on here for a little bit of time. Yazoo from Brian down there in Louisiana. We've pretty much practically redid the whole radio. All new caps in it. I don't know how well y'all can see down in there. Replaced every cap on this board. There's a lot on that board too. But all the caps I've replaced in here. Had to put 2 new tubes in it, got damaged in shipping. AM filter, all the mods done. I still have to do the front face for him. He got me a new face to put on it. He wants the new face put on. 2 new tubes in it. If you can see that, I'm going to post up some other pictures too of this from the damage, but this whole back end was caved in. I straightened it as much as I possibly could, but all this was, I mean, it was just wreaked havoc on it. The whole cage for around the tubes was just it was messed up. Let's see, I'll see if I can't. This is a box with his parts in it, okay, and as you see, those are the caps. Another bag of caps. So this is everything we've replaced in the radio. So as you see, there's probably well over 100. And then this is about the only thing I can save of one of the tubes. The other one was just broke clear down to the socket, but it's all broke. The tubes all broke up from shipping. And that's one thing I tell the guys, you know, one or two things you got to do with these things. Either take the tubes out or, you know, pack them real good around the tube so they don't smash up against each other. Just to give you another little insight on it, let me see. I've got, he wanted me to repaint the cases. So all fresh paint on the cases. That's the top, that's the bottom. I've got the main still being hung up over here. Drying out on us. So there you go. We'll be back with an update. Hey, good day there, YouTube subscribers. Hey, Brian, this is a long time coming, brother. I know this thing's been here for a little bit, but I'm gonna tell you what, I think you're really gonna be happy with this, man. I mean, I got a lot of work in this unit. I mean, as you can tell from the build-up videos throughout it, most important. Yep, we got your 11-meter screen on there now. I want to give you a rundown on all this. Here's your old one. We got the new one on there now. But let me just give you a little rundown of what we got going on here. Repainted the case like you requested, back to the factory color. The only color I couldn't find was the bezel color. I could find the case color. Bezel color was really hard to find. So what I elected to do is we stripped the paint off of it, man, and went down to the aluminum satin finish. I brushed it all out with some basically some wet paper, and then put me a little bit of that Blue Magic polish on it, man. It looks really good. Cleaned up all the knobs. Of course, clean the knobs themselves. Now, there's a little cloud in here, and I don't know. I tried hitting it with a couple different things. Couldn't really do much with it, so I'm going to leave that attention up to you. The rest of the knobs came out really good with the cleaner I put on them. Just this control knob for some reason. I didn't try any Blue Magic on it yet. I was going to try that. But every knob's been cleaned up. Externally and internally, all the controls have been cleaned inside. I've taken care of all that, and new light bulbs in it. Everything is hunky-dory straight, man. Let me give you a quick little rundown just to get to this thing. Just straight screwdriver, pop these two up, and just put your little finger in there. Bam. There you go. And as I said in the previous video, I'm going to go ahead and set the lid to the side. But as I've said in the previous video, All the caps been replaced. Everything's good to go on that end. Because we went with the 11 meter face, I had to redo the crystals down here. I don't know how well y'all can see that, but the crystals had to be rearranged because they're in different locations with the other face. Had to realign the radio, of course, to that. Every band does work. Okay, so you have all your bands. Well, let me rephrase that. 10A and 10B, that's your high and your low band for 11 meters. So I'll give you a rundown on that here in a minute. But just a quick procedure on this. I don't know if you've ever ran one of these radios before or not. But basically the most important thing is the bias setting on the tubes. And you're going to read this off the bottom. You don't want to be but 3 slashes. That's 60. And as you see, we're right there. And that setting, that's why you would have to pop the top, is right there. And you shouldn't really have to change it. It's all set already. All your voltages are set. But you may, if you ever have to replace tubes or periodically, I would check it. Other than that, it's pretty cut and dry. We've already done that. Put in the tune-up position, whatever band you're going to be on. Hit the pre-selectors close to what they're supposed to be. Now, I mean, they're not going to be exactly on the money, but you're going to be real daggone close. And then what I like to do is I like to start about midway. And as you see, there's the meter right there. That's about 100 watt slug, about a 30 watt dead key, and then I'll go through the procedure of tuning each knob until I get its peak setting. Now, cool thing about this is you ain't got to hold the mic if you don't want to. You can just hit the MOS position, and it'll key the radio up. But I'll go through and I'll peak each one up until I get, max out of it. Or so, and then once that's done, let it cool down for a few minutes. At least that's what the manual says. You should let it cool down. Never want it keyed up too long. And then I'll take this guy. Once I do it midway, I'll jam it all the way over. And then I'll retune it. And of course, you see the hundreds in the corner. So I've already pretty much got it tuned, but that's 100 in the corner. It won't talk that, okay? But generally I tell most guys don't go above 30 on these, because they're just not going to, produce the, they're going to backswing and whatnot on the bird, That's about a 10 watt dead key, and, so forth. Frequency, as you see, of course, and this is unlock clarifier, so, all you got to do is turn the VFO, and as you see, so, and that's on that part as far as the clarifier is concerned. Now, once you've got it tuned up, you can tune it in AM too. I just happen to have it in tune. The ham guys will tell you to tune it in tune mode, but either or. Look, also in 11 meters, this switch was in there prior because, of course, this isn't the 11 meter version. So this is what puts it on 11 meters. You can flip it to the middle. It'll still dead key, but no audio. Oh, see, no audio. You got to have the switch engaged. No audio. So you have to have this switch all the way over for 11 meters. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So as you see, it's got to be over for 11 meters. We'll be right back with this on the scope. Hey guys, back now. I had to pause because I only have so much memory on my phone, man. So I do all these videos with my little iPhone. So okay, well, let's get on with the show, man. I want to give you a quick rundown here. I've already told you how the tune-up procedure is. So we got the scope, we got the bird meter. Somebody requested me to put the meters closer together, and I kind of have. I know my lights are kind of in the way. Let me pop this out the way a little bit. Maybe we can get a better look over at the scope too. But yeah, somebody wants to know why I didn't have my meters and scopes together and this and that. I've already explained that in previous video. But let's get the 1K tone going first for you. And as you see, it's about 150% on the modulation. I mean, perfect. I mean, this thing looks great. I mean, it is a ham radio. And as you see, it's about 24, 25 maybe. And that's at a 10 watt dead key. So, and that's what you get usually out of these radios, but these things make up some tremendous audio, man. I mean, they're just killers for audio. So, Let's we'll start there. Should have just left it there, but there's 10. Oh yeah, so almost 30 on the RMS. Not bad. And I mean, for every 10 you go, it's going to give you 20 out. Oh yeah, and there's 40. And like I said before, you never really want to go above 30. We found the audio crunches down after that. Oh yeah. So there you go, starting to crunch down now. So that's 45. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And you see how it at 40 what it does, and then of course we'll just go higher. Oh, backswing. Oh yeah. And that's not good on it. And that's not good for the tubes either. So basically I run mine usually my Yaesu, which is presently over there. It's online, it's live. And I presently run that at about probably 10 to 15, and it gives me the swing that I'm looking for. With that being said, let's you see what it's doing, bird. Oh yeah. Now, and of course that's a 100-watt slug. It's definitely going to put the 100 in the corner. Oh yeah. So I didn't even we're going to just jump straight to the 500. Let's throw the 500 in line. Peak. PEP. Remember, we're at about a 15-watt dead key, so yeah, 1 2 1 2 1 2. Hello radio, break break break. About 250. That's 250 watts. Audio breaker breaker breaker. Hello, 1 2 3. I don't know what the deal was with somebody wanting my scope so close to my meter, but there it is. Let's see if we can't get this down into where my radio is, because I'm actually listening to the truckers. Let's see if we can't hear it a little bit through the other radio. Of course it is stock old junk mic that I always test with. 1 2 1 2 1 2. Hello radio, break break break. Let me see if we can't turn the volume up over on my Yaesu. Get that up a little bit louder, maybe we can hear it. I'm not sure if y'all can hear it or not through the video, but 1 2 1 2 3 break break break. Hello radio, 1 2. Hello breaker breaker. Audio 1 2 1 2. So there you go. 1 2, and that's with a stock microphone. 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 break break break. Audio. Hello radio, 1 2 1 2 3 break break break. And that's almost 200% with the voice. That's what I try to tell guys, you know, with the voice versus a tone going into it, you know, you're talking, you know, a whole different thing. I mean, that's kind of like guys whistling into their mics, which I think is the most ridiculous thing. You know, I mean, there's your scope. Almost 40. Oh, and actually, I'm sorry, we're on peak. Huh, we're on peak. That's 200 peak. So you see, we get 50 more with the voice. Let's see this bird. That's almost 35 bird. Oh yeah, and as you see, almost 50 bird. So, and that's the difference between voice and a tone going through stuff. All right, guys. Hope y'all enjoy it, man. I mean, this is a job here. It took me a while to get this thing completed. Worked on it off and on. Sure hope you enjoy it, Brian. We enjoy doing the radio for you, brother. If this is something that you got that you'd like to have done, man, give us a shout. We'll help you out. Stickman at the No Name Amp CB shop. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody, and we're gone.